My name is Schein and I'm 19 years old. I've been involved now for about a year and 8 months. Got started January 2007, right after I turned 18. I was a senior in high school. I was just focusing on dancing, just focusing on being a breakdancer, hanging out with my crew, and I worked at Magic Mountain. I was Marvin the Martian. I just seriously wanted to have an opportunity where I never thought possible I could achieve any of that in my life. Just seeing the success that I didn't know was possible unless you were some type of college graduate. I took a month off USANA. I was trying to graduate from high school, and I came back. I had a team of about 10 at that time. I took a month off, and I came back. I called one of my downline just to see how everything was running, and she said she was the only one that was left. So I had to start from scratch, start building from that one rep. Everybody was going rank left and right around me, and I was the only one that was still a bronze director. So at that time, I just kind of felt like I didn't know what I was doing. I kind of felt like, what am I not doing right? And I was down at the time. I was ended up in an alley just thinking about what I'm going to do to hit silver director. My nickname was the Kid, you know? There's a reason why I was the Kid, and I didn't realize that I was doing childish things until he started calling me the Kid more and more and more, and I realized, dang, I actually am acting like a kid. And it wasn't, I guess you could say, a way that would attract other people to want to build with me. So, you know, there's a saying that who would want to work with you if they don't want to be like you. So that's one thing that I learned, is that just carrying yourself professionally where you're an inspiration to others. Being an inspiration is the number one thing that I learned working with you. So, I mean, I would always ask myself, why does Duke inspire me? And what am I not doing that Duke is doing? Why is it so hard for me to bring my teammates out to trainings? Didn't understand that if you just inspired them with your lifestyle, it would be so much easier. So I think learning how to be an inspiration would be the number one thing that I learned from Duke. There's not much better to do, you know, when you're driving, you know, other than thinking. Why not personally develop? So for me, I listen to John C. Maxwell, 21 Laws of Leadership, Jim Rohn, Challenge to Succeed. Got it in my CD changer right now, so we got the whole Jim Rohn section here, Challenge to Succeed, the 6 CD set. Because, you know, Jim Rohn talks about in order to have more, we must first become more. So I want to make as much efficient use as possible of my time. When I saw Elvis pull up in the car a year and 8 months ago when I first saw USANA, I thought it was impossible that he was 21 years old driving that type of car. I seriously never in my wildest dreams would have thought I would own a car that is of this value. Never would have thought I would have done it. Never, because I was impressed with Elvis being 21 years old driving the car. So yeah, never would have thought I would have owned something like this. One piece of advice I would give is that you're going to have to work your butt off. Just for me, when I was going bronze, every second of the day I was doing something USANA related. Whenever I had free time, I was doing something USANA related. On my lunch break at school, on my brunch, I was talking to teachers, getting customers. You gotta be on it like crazy, You can't really take a break if you want to do it that fast. And on top of it, you just can't quit. You're gonna go through so many ups and downs. You're just gonna feel like quitting so many times, but you just gotta roll with the punches. Because the way that I feel is that whenever you feel like quitting, if you can overcome it, then you have potential to make a lot of money. You have potential to grow a lot. You know, so you cannot quit. You gotta just roll with the punches, and you gotta work your butt off. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. That's for sure.